Have you played a tabletop RPG about animals racing against the clock to accomplish missions in a post-human world? Let me tell you about SCURRY, a game that gathers speed. SCURRY was written by Brian Tyrrell, a queer game designer from Scotland who's the owner of Dungeons on a Dime. The first thing you've got to know about SCURRY is that it is one of the most beautiful books I own. Just gonna show you a quick flip through just so everyone understands why I freak out every time I look at this book. The inside cover even has a little map inside that you can take out of the book. This is so cool! Anyway, to talk about the gameplay, you need a set of polyhedral dice and at least 2 players. One player will play the Scurry Master, or the SM. In this game, your characters will go on a scurry, a fast-paced adventure where, as time passes, the stakes get higher. It's typically played as a one-shot with different characters in each game, but if you wanted, you could create a party of characters who go on different scurries over time. Character creation is real easy. The character sheet is right here, and you can see how few boxes there are. When designing a character, you choose their guild, their tools, their talents, and their traits. Once you've made your characters, the Scurry Master sets the scene. Being the equivalent of the GM in this game, the Scurry Master will present obstacles for the characters to overcome. Your party's energy is represented by the Scurry die. When you start, it's a 12-sided die, but as you play, it gets smaller and smaller, making it harder to roll successfully. This is what keeps the stakes and the pace up. There's a section of the book that's all about the world in SCURRY, one that's no longer inhabited by the Titans, or the humans, who left things behind. There are also 3 pre-written scurries to help you get started. One thing I love about these that I think is really unique is that even though you'll probably play a different party of characters for each one, there's one central NPC who plays a huge role throughout the whole thing, and you get to see that character develop over time. They also have some very cool maps and diagrams. SCURRY is a beautiful game that I had so much fun reading. If you want your own copy, you can find it at doad.co.uk.